The Central Club.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Central Club. This episode is brought to you by Re-Inspire Printing and Weekend Defender. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the club, and hit the bell button to be notified of future content. So yesterday, I went to a place called Penywaun. Penywaun is located in the Upper Cynon Valley and is just past Aberdare, right next to Penywaun. The next stop from Penywaun is either to go over the Ricos Mountains to the next valley, Tree Herbert, or to keep on going towards Glynneath and then down towards Port Talbot. Penywaun has been a place that a lot of people have asked me to go to. It was a very notorious housing estate in the 70s, 80s and 90s. And I think it's one of those places that still has elements of, you could say, rough and readiness, but it's probably changed over the years and calmed down a lot. Well, I went yesterday, and instead of actually doing the intro and the outro update, I wanted to give it 24 hours to give my reflection on the place. And I got to be fair, it was a lovely place to visit. I went up there on a weeknight, so it was off the cuff, you could say. But we managed to speak to a few people, and I'm really glad I went to Penywaun. I'm definitely going to revisit again in the summer to get more of a feel of the community, maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday. But again, you know, I had no regrets in visiting Penywaun. Really, really enjoyed the place, and I hope you do too. Stay central. Paul, Colin, nice to meet you.
How are you doing, all right?
Yeah, Penywaun, is this where you live?
Yeah. So this is the nicest part of Penywaun. This is the top end.
Really?
This is the lovely part. Like,
yeah.
As you can see, look, very nice.
It is really nice up here,
it's
to be
quiet
fair.
Up there, very quiet. You got a Welsh medium school up there at the end of the street. That's only bugbear. We've got 30 plus buses a day go past.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's lovely. It's very quiet.
Oh, so this could be a busy road
yeah,
on
school
school
days. Yeah,
days.
certain times school hours. So apart from that, it's great.
We are literally at the top of the, is it the Cynon Valley?
Cynon Valley, yeah.
The Cynon Valley. Penywaun's just over there.
Yeah.
Would you class Penywaun and Penywaun as the same area?
No, different, totally different. Penywaun it is.
Penywaun.
Yeah, Penywaun. This is Readerwaun, actually. It's a Readerwaun school.
Right, okay.
So, like I said, it's a different area. We've got Penywaun is bottom, and this is Readerwaun from here.
And, you know, a lot of people ask me to come to Penywaun.
Yeah.
But why do you think that is?
It used to be, like I said, no, 70s, early 80s was a rough place. Really rough. Same as all the states years ago, but now it's... That's my boss. That's the wife.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be, you know, say, like I said, it's late 70s, early 80s was a rough old place. As I said, with the miners' strike, everything else happening. And if you noticed, most of the houses here now are privately owned.
Yeah.
So you've got to think Thatcher everything, obviously, but... and families move in, they look after themselves a bit now, because, like I said, they go more pride, obviously.
I take pride in your house,
yeah. Yeah, it's lovely up here. There's a couple, I said, I just noticed the dark brown ones there.
Yeah.
There's 3 or 4 there, the ones still owned by council.
Right, I
the
see.
rest are all private owned. So
where they've, I can see where they've done them. So that would have been the original.
that's
like,
the original,
pebble.
yeah. Because we had this envelope scheme come down, where they put like extra cladding in and put obviously solar power. That is the only thing up here, like I said.
Is it bike life up here, is it?
Well, we live here now. It's called a thing called a line. It's about 200 hours down there. And this line is an old railway line that goes from Aberdare up to Penywaun and down to Glynneath as well. Yeah. And,
No, we found the right man then, didn't we?
Well, like I said, and it's a lovely walk. It's a bank down to a river as well. It's great. But the bikes are a nuisance, obviously, everywhere. Innit?
So, you know, this, the way you're set out as well, it's like in a line, it is like in a line, the estate as well.
Yeah, exactly.
What would you say because you said this is a nice part. It's a bit mad down here, is it?
It's a bit rough. It's not as bad it used to be. But it's a bit for me to you. But it's not as bad it used to be. It used to be rough. Now it's cool. It's pretty good. Everywhere's nice up here. Now there's no council estate rough anymore. I mean,
yeah, it is all what it used to be, isn't it?
It used to be like you got Fernhill down the bottom of the
We've done
valley.
Fernhill,
That
yeah.
was rough years ago. But now
Glenboy.
it's nothing. Glenboy, yeah, nothing. No, it's all changed.
What badge is that?
That's Pontypridd rugby.
I thought it was, yeah.
That's a Ponty rugby. Yeah.
Did you play rugby yourself?
No, a long time. I was useless, but a bit lazy. I watch Ponty most home games. That's
Yeah,
my little,
still.
Yeah, still.
Oh, fair dues, yeah.
That's my little relaxation.
That's your voice now, isn't it? Yeah.
And the wife lets me, like, obviously without painting or cutting the grass or whatever.
We were down the Arms Park on Saturday. It was Cardiff and District finals. I Fairwater, I am.
Oh, right. That's a posh part of Cardiff, isn't it?
No.
Fairwater's not bad, is it? Nice.
Well, actually, Fairwater's nice now, isn't it?
Right,
Well, Pentrabane we are, like, it's same as Penywaun, Irvine, really, but...
As I said, everywhere's, as you can see now, across the road, I just mentioned the council house.
Yeah.
Like, there's no curtains up there. They've been there for... How long they've been up there, Trish? They've been up there for 3 or 4 months, 6 months.
No light.
No, they haven't put curtains up there.
Are they from round here, then?
No, what happened? There's another, up in Headline itself, there was something to do with the concrete. They got problems with the concrete.
Yeah.
There's a state up there, and some of the houses were built to that aerated concrete.
Yes, yeah.
And they had to close the site down to rebuild, and they moved some down here. So
where was there was 2 tower blocks in here, wasn't it?
Yeah, it used to be. Yeah, the school's there now.
Yeah.
On the roundabout, you can see, well, the new road at the top, you can see off there, used to be massive 2 tower blocks.
Yeah.
Now that was rough.
That
was mental, yeah, it was crazy.
Because normally to have tower blocks, you're housing a populated area, so it must have been quite mad up there.
It was bonkers, and around, say, Sunderland area, everyone was nuts. Like I said, but this all changes. Like I said, it's like it's all like now. We got the dogs, we take the dogs out later on, it's your soul, it's great. Like.
Yeah.
It's really peaceful.
Would you say there's a sense of community in Penywaun?
Yes.
Still is, isn't it?
Anything goes wrong,
Yeah.
we get a peas or something like that.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, if they don't camera me,
All right, I'll hide you behind the tree, go on.
if you get a pedo or anything like that, they all stick together.
So any wrong uns?
Yes, they
housed.
still do that.
And I'm sure, like, those who got moved in, like, you would have been on the old Clare's Law Facebook trying to find out who these are.
So
like.
we get told who they are and whatever. Let's say most people are sound, as you said, but just the 1 or 2 families as normal. As you can see, the flats on the roundabout.
I find that very unique, yeah.
It's stupid. We've had a bit of problems with it now. And
Imagine being a kid living on that roundabout. How are you going to...
front door, as I said, you got 30 buses going past every day. It's mental.
Innit? Like, surviving for your life to go to school.
Go and play on the road. You can't cross the road between like 10 to 8 until 20 to 9. That is mental.
Yeah, so, sorry miss, I was late to school.
Exactly,
I couldn't get past the road.
There's 30 buses kept me in.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's...
And are those flats,
They're all...
they rough?
Not too bad. They're all great.
Yeah.
No, they're crap. Yeah, they are a bit scruffy and a bit...
And do they...
Not everyone, obviously, but...
No, of course. And there's a lot, in council estates is where you get the best people anyway,
Exactly,
innit?
yeah.
But I'm sure there would obviously be a few let it down. And
Like I said, this had a really bad name for a long time, Penywaun. There was a murder on the bottom of the estate a long time ago, and the whole estate was up in arms. I was near there, my wife was, and this old lady got murdered, and the whole family had to move out, the kids who had it, like, and it was 2 young girls, it was. Wow. It was mental, it was crazy.
2 young girls killed.
Killed an old lady, drugs it was again.
Wow.
And, they were both... Say it again. They massacred it all real nasty when it was on TV about it as well. And
how many years ago would you say that was?
25 plus.
Wow.
Well, Trish must be in it.
Yeah, it's got to be for that.
Because they still, the girls, one of them died not so long back. Edna, the old lady was, and she was living like in a flat below our house next door. And they did a dog change and they spat and she was dead and wrote all the nuts. Burned them with cigarettes and that.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, it was a really bad one. It was a documentary on not so long back on YouTube hours.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's terrible. One of the girls, obviously they got let out of jail, false names, but one died not so long back. So
well, good riddance, good riddance.
But like I said, you got the club then up the top of the road, the Penywaun Social Club.
Yeah.
That's where, have you heard of the Tower Colony?
Yeah.
When Thatcher closed the pits down.
There was riots up here then, was there?
They bought the pit themselves with the redundancy money, and that's where the meetings were.
Yeah, because didn't that run for a couple of years as well, independently, didn't it? It's not long closed, is it?
Exactly, that's where the Zip World is now. Have you seen the Zip World?
Yeah, you can see that from the Rickos, can't you?
Brilliant it is, that's what it is, the Rickos, it's superb it is. I mean, it's really good fun. And,
so that was where the big, was it the tower?
The Tower Colony, yeah, and that was named after the tower. Was there for years. Was built by Crochet.
Yeah.
The
Crochet Estates, yeah.
From Merthyr.
He's related to everyone he is, apparently, isn't he?
Yeah, anybody ginger, look alike. You related, you're the Crochet.
Well, he was meant to have been a bit of a bad man,
he
wasn't
was horrible. Well, he only got buried in Vader Cemetery in Merthyr. There's a big block of granite being put on top of his grave, and it says, may God forgive me or something on top of this stuff.
He knew he was a wrong man.
Yeah, they were saying that he'd heat a penny up over a stove or heat or farthing or something, throw it into the crowd, and if you come back with a mark of the farthing on your finger, you could, or your hand, you could get a job the next day. Like.
Because he was trying to test you to
but
see how
if you had a young girl, daughter, pretty girl, and he go there and demand his wicked way,
he's had it, yeah.
He was gone, like,
yeah.
he was horrible. But like I said, that's where the tower was named after. He built a tower up there on the common to watch his workers working. So that's they named the tower colliery.
They named it the colliery then, yeah. Yeah, then we were down in Anisable not long ago, and they were talking about, you know, he owned it all. He was
Forshaw, Bailey's, young Bassy, weren't he? And
yeah.
Arthur's.
So, Penywaun, how would you describe this area now, like, if you could describe it?
I'm from Mountain Ash. I'd say it's 7-8 miles on the road, and I would never lived in Penywaun years ago. You got no chance. But the people are great, but it was a renowned, nasty place. You know, any trouble, woof, you had it, like.
Yeah,
but
you ain't getting out, like.
Yeah, exactly. And there's only 2 roads in, and that's it. If they block them off, you got no chance. But now it's a lovely place to live. It's a really nice area. Most of the people are sound. It seems everywhere. Yeah. You've got a few dickheads, but...
any drug problems up here?
Of course there is. Every council estate. Every estate. No, it's not so much... It's not so much like years ago.
It's in the nice areas as well,
exactly,
isn't it?
Well, you see, obviously we drove taxis for years. We see the big houses, the Mercs and the Audis outside, the dealers. I mean, so it happens, doesn't it?
But, yeah, like
people live in Penywaun and Northern Cardiff, megabucks.
Oh, like my old man and they've been
like me. That's the worst part I've been told. That's what the drugs are like, man. All the drug dealers are there.
Well, we will be doing. We were going to leave Cardiff, Newport, Swansea till last because they're like the ones expected, isn't they? They go to the city,
Ely, whatever. Like
Oh, yours very stereotypical. That is.
Yeah. So you see the valleys.
No, but it's like go Gurnos, or go.
Gurnos is sound again. That was straight over there. There's no problem. Like, so.
And we thought if I just rocked up at places like Gurnos, people are going to be like. You know, I'm just judging you, innit? Exactly. I'd rather go to everywhere else first and you know, really... Oh, do you know what? Going to these places, it's made me feel proud to be Welsh, mate.
Yeah, but like I said, we go to the Welsh speaking school now. I'll start with the language. I'm a massive Welsh nationalist, right? Like, I'm not fluent, but I can speak Welsh up to a point. Yeah. And like I said, you go Welsh school, you got children now from Merthyr, all the valley down Merthyr,
come in there.
To Abercynon, up from Abercynon up here to Rigos, up to Penderry, and they all come to this school, comprehensive school. And
well, they're trying to push it now, isn't it, to 1 million Welsh speakers.
What I can understand, why do they try and get classes up there for the locality to learn Welsh?
For the whole people,
Because a lot of the parents, like I said, my children now, they don't live here, they're 33 and 31. And see, my boy lives in Newport, my daughter lives over there, Rhondda. They're both fluent. My stepdaughter, she's
fantastic.
18, she's fluent as well. My step-grandkids, they're both in the school as well. They're fluent as well. It's brilliant. I mean, it's
probably one of my biggest regrets, to be honest, was not learning it in school, like, you know, because I wish and I bet you with Spanish and me with Greek, you know, like, I wish I could, Italian, sorry, Dan. But, like, you know, I would love to learn my roots, like, you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing, see, you are proud where you're from, I suppose, at the end of the day. Yeah. So... Like I said, I'm a Mountain Ash boy. It's a bit further in the valley, and it's a different thing totally. Yeah. It's crazy in the valleys. Like I said, you got little villages, like rugby games, for instance. Mountain Ash hate Abercynon with a vengeance. Abercynon boy hate Aberdare. Penywaun hates Rigos. It just kind of goes down.
But then if you zoom out a little bit, it's valley versus valley.
Exactly.
A bit more. It's valley versus South Wales.
East Wales, isn't it?
And then you go on holiday and we're all best mates.
Exactly. And you go to the local pub is closed down now. The Collier's Arms, that's gone. That's how bad things are up here. But still, the club is still open, but not many kids will go there now. They said dying breed.
Do they have a rugby team up here?
No, never have Penywaun or Aberdares and English ones in.
Right,
but, like I said, they got the jazz bands up here. That's a big thing with the kids up the top, the jazz bands.
Really?
So last Sunday was horrendous. So all it was for 3 hours, head full. But they were happy, it's the main thing.
They have a jazz band up here, that's really good.
They go around to the car park at the top and the football field, it's great, you know, the kids love it. So they go to the competitions and that. So it's a good community, always have been like.
Thank you. There's the famous block of flats on the roundabout he was talking about. Can you actually imagine it, Dan? Like, can you imagine trying to...
It's a weird position.
Get the score?
Is there anywhere else that's got a roundabout like that?
No, I think we jump out and have a little look. So is that... What's up there?
Fish bar. Salmon.
Have a look, is it? Imagine that, mate, you know? Yes, definitely. This will be good for the drone shot. Should we do it now? Fuck it, innit? Let's do it now. What's happening, boys? Nice to meet you. How's it going?
Not bad, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. So, it's Penywaun. Is this where you're from?
Yeah, Penywaun, yeah, around the area.
Yeah. What you make of the place?
Yeah.
What was that?
Crap.
No, is it?
Nah, nice people, yeah, nice
Yeah.
people.
You know, doing my little bit of history research and speaking to some of the old timers. I think years ago it did have a bit of a reputation, like, you know.
Yeah, people always say it's a reputation, but I think it's right, I do personally. I think everyone up there's song, I do.
Yeah. I think the worst thing about it is that fucking block of flats. Can you imagine trying to get to school in the morning? It's a death wish.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Innit?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Go and play out, Liv. Yeah, but no, it seems quite nice up here. Obviously, you've got Penywaun at the top as well. I always thought they were the same area, but they're not, are they? They're different.
Nah, just down the road, pretty much, aren't they?
Yeah. So where you off, boys?
Wow. Yeah, we're boxing, now training.
Is that we? Gym's big in your lives, is it, boys?
Yeah, brilliant.
Do you think being up in a place like up so far up the valleys, like going to gym or having a hobby is important? Like,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's brilliant. There's quite well, I wouldn't say many gyms around here, but the gyms around here, everyone's so like it's like family. I'd say like
yeah,
the gym, everyone knows each other. Like it's perfect. I think.
Yeah. And is there much to do for the community around here?
Go to church.
What's that?
Go to church.
Yeah. Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And in terms of like drugs and stuff, do you have much drug problem up in Penywaun or in there? Is there? That's a shame, isn't it? All right, and well, if you could just in a couple of words just describe Penywaun, if you had to describe it.
Looks rough on the outside, but the people inside are lovely.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. I think everyone thinks it's got this bad reputation. I think everyone up here is lovely. I do.
So never judge a book by its cover, basically.
Exactly. Best way to put it.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for your time. What's your name?
Paris.
Hi, okay. Are you from round here?
Yeah, I live in Boston.
Oh, we just spoke to a gentleman up in our street. It's a lovely street, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Have you lived here long? Or?
I moved here when I was about 4.
So
So it's not, I've lived here right, like.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
What do you make of the place?
It's a good area. You've just got to have like the people in the area. Like it's like a community place. I
Yeah.
find. Everyone's close with everyone. But if you're not around here, it's no.
If you're not from round here and you don't like integrate, this could be problems.
Yeah, it's one
sort
of
of
them.
thing.
Yeah, it's like one of them things. But it's a good area. You've just got to find the good in people. Like.
Do you work in the community? Or so you
Yeah,
go...
I'm a care worker, so I go out in the area and I care for people in the
that's
community.
amazing.
So yeah, there's a lot of good around here, but you just got to find it.
So you get to, it's like, you know
I see
everyone.
a lot of different things as well, so it is nice.
Yeah.
It is a nice community.
Yeah, if you could describe it in a couple of words.
A lot of people think it's rough. I'll give it that. It does look rough, to be fair, but I wouldn't really know what to say in a couple of words. It's nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's happening, boys? You okay?
Yeah.
What part of Penywaun's this then?
Glingden Course, right?
Yeah. And are you brought up round here?
Yeah.
What do you make of the place?
Shit, man. Fucking bunch. Drugs,
Is there much to do for your age?
nah, nothing. Football around here.
Yeah. Is there like, if you could speak to like councillors or the government, like what would you tell them? Like what would you ask them for?
Boxing club?
Yeah, boxing club.
Boxing gloves. Do you all boxing now?
No boxing. You just get into it. There's nothing down here to do anything.
Yeah.
You go like town and just calmly Ascot Town.
Yeah, yeah.
Run around there.
Bit of a trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it seems like an alright place though, like, you know, I get what you mean, because you're right up the top, innit? There's not much to do, like, innit?
Yeah, it was in the middle of in everywhere else.
If you could describe Penywaun in a couple of words, how would you describe it? Oh, anything positive about the place though?
People around there.
Some
Yeah.
people, unless they chase you.
Fair dues. Well, thank you very much, boys. I appreciate it. Top man. I'm here with Carl. How's it going, mate?
All right, yeah.
You are a Penywaun native, you know?
Yes, local dapper, as they call us up here, because that's all we could afford at school was daps, so they used to call us dappers.
Really?
It's quite a poor state, you know. It's a lot better than it was. Say, I'm 45 now, and back when I was a kid, you'd find, you know, like cars burnt out on the street. They used to, a common place they used to take them was down the river, push them down the bank and into the river. Everything like that is just, it's just like it's disappeared. You know? It's a much nicer place to live in, Penywaun.
Well, it's hard to break into cars now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you know?
Yeah.
Now,
can't use the old coat hanger anymore.
I feel like now as well, like, you know, bikes are so prevalent, you know, especially where I'm from, my council estate, just kids on the bikes now, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, or motorbikes around here, you know. Yeah, it's not a bad place, you know. It's nice, quiet down here.
Yeah.
Especially down here.
Yeah, well, this is like a nice, you know, it's out of the way, this street, isn't it, you know?
Yeah.
It's a weird setup, some of the streets, though, isn't it? Cause
yeah, and the numbers are all over the bloody place as well.
you think, so, is this a street or is this a, you know?
Yeah, cul-de-sac it is, like a nice kind of thing.
And how would you describe Penywaun and the people of Penywaun?
They're pretty close-spirited, but don't let them know too much of your business, like, because, you know, they like to know too much of your business sometimes, so I keep myself to myself, like, kind of thing, so...
Yeah. Is there a good community, sense of community?
Yeah. For instance, like, it was a fire at the top end, a family had a fire, like, and... right.
Sorry, I wasn't blocking you in, was I?
You're alright, then.
Thank you.
Do with the sex, anyway.
So there was a fire at the top end, and the father and the mother, and there was 4 kids. They'd lost everything, like, and these houses at the top, especially these ones. These ones used to be prefabs as well, but they were turned into.
I read that up. They used to be prefab up here.
Yeah, that's right. Well, they all, you know, the whole community come together, and you know, any clothes they needed, food, anything, you know, and it's just the way it is, you know, when something happens tragic to a family, like, you know.
Really showcases the community then, don't it?
It does, yeah.
I think, and it's the same everywhere, not just, it wouldn't just be that here, but it's a shame that it takes a tragedy sometimes, don't it, to show what the community can be like and what they're about, you know?
Yeah, that's right. It's right there.
You don't have a rugby club here, that's one thing I learned.
No, Aberdare is the locust.
Aberdare or Penywaun, yeah?
Yeah.
But how would you say it? Penywaun, no?
Penywaun,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a posh way of saying it. If you wanted to say it quickly, just say Herwin.
Yeah. And tell me the difference between the two areas. Is Herwin a nice area, or is that posh?
No, I wouldn't say it's posh. I'd say it's, you know, it used to be a little bit more, you know, not for us minded people then.
Yeah.
But, you know, people have moved to different areas and they've all mingled and mixed, you know. So.
Yeah, there used to be 2 tower blocks up here as well,
That's
isn't it?
right, yeah. I remember them coming down, they detonated them, put them down, you know. So
it's funny seeing, you know, 2 tower blocks in the valleys. You never normally get. I know Merthyr got a set, like, but it's few and far between in the valleys, isn't it?
Yeah, because you normally find them in cities because they built up cities, and you only need places for people to live.
Would it have been something to do with mining, or because you had the Prince's factory up there as well, didn't it? I think.
Prince's Bakery, was it?
Prince's Bakery, yeah.
And Ferraris was up there. That was.
Well, I'm doubted. Was it?
Yeah.
Is that how Ferrari like stopped them? Was it?
Yeah, basically, it made them. I think it was just too much for them, and you know, economy.
Good bakery, I was.
Yeah,
good bakery. Yeah. I think it was better than Greg's.
Yeah. They were the main competitors then, weren't they? So.
Yeah, and they've just run away with it now, haven't they?
Yeah.
do you have many outsiders moving in Penywaun? Because you get it in some of the valleys, but this is right up the top. Would you say a lot of the people still living here are original Penywaun?
No. I see a lot of different faces, people I don't know really, basically. There's some locals I know of, obviously, I went to school with and everything.
And do you think that makes, the people you did grow up with, like when we went to Pwllheli, they said everyone was Pwllheli. It was built for us, and we grew up here. Yeah. Obviously now there's different people.
No, I don't see it as that, It's
no, but
cultural,
No, I know. I sorry, I should have said it a different way. What I'm saying is, do you feel that the people you did grow up with who still live here, you're even closer in a way, or because up there they said. There was half of the people here, we didn't even speak to each other because, there's a new people here. It's like I know them even more,
Yeah, I know seeing. It's in my experience. It's like I said, I kept myself to myself, mostly, apart from close friends,
Yeah.
Because of the way clickiness things are with places, and I don't do drama and shit like that.
You seem very laid back, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's the best way to be, mate.
So, you gotta be better because get caught up in all kinds of
I agree.
I
agree. Is there anything lacking in this community that the government have probably neglected or could help with?
Quality of housing, I'd say. It's not bad. I'm not saying there are worse places. More stuff for the kids to do, I'd say. Like in many council estates, I suppose, the kids are causing mayhem because they haven't got nothing to do. Do you know what I mean? And
simple mathematics, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Just stuff like that, for the kids mainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple of play parks and stuff, but it's when the older kids don't ruin them.
Yeah.
The younger ones So.
Yeah, it's always the same, isn't it, mate? Always the same.
It is.
So, do you know what is that mountain up there? What is that?
That's the Rigos mountain, that is.
Oh, that's Rigos, is it?
Yeah.
Some of it looks man-made when you look at it. Some of it.
It does. I think some of it is tips. Yeah. I think not the high top ones, but I think they were slag tips put up on the side of that mountain. I'm not sure exactly where. So I'm only in my 40s, so.
Of course.
Just in.
You're young, ain't you? Young boy, ain't you?
Yes,
Sorry, mate. And
so with the history, my grandfather worked in
the tower, was he? Or?
No, he worked in Deep Dufferin in.
Deep Dufferin, Mountain Ash, yeah.
By the bowls, but there, and he worked in navigation.
Was that Deep Dufferin or was that Merthyr? It was Mountain Ash, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, Mount. Yeah. By the bowls club, but there.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, he worked all over, but back then he used to, walk to work in the morning, and I mean walk to Mountain Ash, do a shift.
What, from here?
Yeah, he used to, yeah. So my mum
mental. That's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, well, men back in then.
Yeah, men were men, innit? You don't make them like you used to.
Right.
Tough times make tough men, don't they?
Yes, yeah. So he used to work all day down the pit and then walk home, and then have to do it again the next day.
It's Ice Cream Man here. Has he been around long?
Oh yeah, he's been around donkeys.
Have he?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we can get a little question with him.
Same van anyway.
Same van as well. Yeah, brilliant.
I think it's been updated recently because it's 11 plate, but same colour.
Yeah. He's kept the branding and I like.
That's it. Right.
I heard you got a YouTube channel yourself, haven't you?
Well, it's not a channel as such. I don't. What it is, I watch a lot of YouTube, mainly war stuff and to do with Ukraine and
keep updated on that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you watch Redacted?
Redacted.
It's a good channel.
No, I'm new to that
one.
It's
a good channel.
Resonance I watch.
From what perspective are you looking from? British, American, Russian?
Well, Ukrainian.
It's hard to trust these people these days, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But I watch the ones that factually correct, you have got some booties out.
Yeah. And what you take, what you make of the world we're in at the moment? What you make of the country?
This country, yes, it's gone. I mean, it's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
I'm not against different religions, different people come in here and all that, but they are leaving a bit too many in.
Yeah.
and not looking after the young people. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I watch a lot of paranormal stuff as well because I'm into all that.
Yeah, me too, man.
I'm an investigator, so.
Are you?
Investigator for over 20 years.
Give us a place set up here. Any places around here? Yeah.
Right, I went to one in Merthyr, if that's any good.
Is that the Spanish house or something? There's one up there, like there's an old Spanish house up there.
I haven't heard of that one.
So
Where's that?
Right, so it's towards past the viaduct. You know the big.
Yeah.
And you come around the back, and it's like an old Spanish.
And it's abandoned, is it?
Yeah, I think it's abandoned. Yeah. Did you ever do the old boys' village before that got knocked down?
Yes, yeah, done that many times. Caught a few things down there, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. The church used to be a bit of a creepy one.
In
Boys' Village.
I went there the other day. That's all they're standing now.
Yeah, I know.
I went in there the other day. You got a video of that, yeah?
They're bloody.
That'd be good to drone. He's got his drone, see?
Oh yeah. So
Well, we took some shots of Penywaun, so you'll have some lovely shots on the
yeah.
YouTube channel of the
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
We started from the roundabout of the flats.
Yeah.
It's a bit controversial, isn't it? A block of flats on a roundabout.
It is, yeah. There was a lot about it, wasn't it, on Wales Online. People are, saying it's mad, having a flat on roundabout.
What? But give us a gem then, a haunted place you reckon around here that should be visited.
Right. There used to be the old Mountain Ash Hospital, the old one. We managed to get in there quite a few times. It was knocked down. We had some amazing stuff in there.
Do you know where I'd always want to go? Whitchurch Hospital. You can't get in.
You can't get in the bloody thing. There's security guards everywhere,
Dario Security. Surely you could let us in, like. Surely, there's got to be a tour though, innit, that you can get into that, like. Surely.
Yeah.
It's massive, isn't it?
Well, you'd think someone would have done it to make a bit of money by now, wouldn't you?
Well, if I know and I find out I get access, I'll be calling you, Paul.
Yeah.
And what do you do, like the footage and stuff? Do you do seances and that?
No. A more scientific based. I'm not one of these ones into Ouija boards and stuff.
So
like
what is it, like residual energies and stuff like that?
A lot of that, yeah. A lot of residual and intelligent as well. We come across no one can prove it 100%, but
when you say intelligent, what you like different realms or like?
No, how I mean is, you'd ask out for somebody to knock, someone you can't see in the room, you can hear noises. Obviously, after identifying if they natural or not, the noises. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you ask for like 2 knocks, and then you get 2 knocks in the room. Intelligent spirit, like they're still on this realm. And not
you're not going through to other.
Nobody knows do you know what I mean? It's all theory, so it's interesting. I've always been into it because my mum's house used to be, well, it still is haunted. It's up on the hill.
Can you tell us a story about anything you've seen?
Oh God, I grew up there, so.
What's the most horrible thing that's happened?
Probably. Nearly every night I used to dream of levitating over the stairs on the landing, so I'd be up off the floor with my hands down and looking down the stairs, and then I'd jump up and I'd wake up. I thought that might have been, what's it called?
Sleep paralysis.
But I had just too much, way too much.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And the activity was always around the staircase as well. You'd hear the footsteps coming up the stairs. You'd hear everything strange would go on would be around that stairs, yeah.
Was it Oliver when you used to walk up the stairs running up and all?
When I was a kid, yeah. You'd be like,
I still get it.
Like boy.
What? Yeah.
Like boy, get up to bed,
Follow me then.
Yeah, and you'd be fucking sprinting upstairs and chuck a blanket over your head.
Yeah. Oh, Paul, mate, it's a pleasure speaking to you,
Carl,
mate.
It is Carl.
Paul's the other one. Carl.
Right. No worries.
Right, I'm going to do that again because I look like an idiot. Carl, lovely to meet you, mate. Honestly, thank you very much.
No worries. Nice.
So as you can see in this part of Penywaun, the houses are very small. They're cute, but they're old as well, Some of them do look a bit run down, some of them look really nice. What's it like to live in Penywaun, guys?
It's right. It's not bad. It's quite quiet now these days. But it's Penywaun.
Have you lived here all your life?
All
Or
my life I have. He's from Neath years.
Yeah, I'm from
you came up the valley?
Yeah.
And is it changed over the years since you've lived here?
Changed. I'd say it's gone more quiet now than it used to be.
Changed for the better?
Yeah, well, Penywaun from when I used to be, younger, it was what can I say? Hectic, always trouble, I guess. What I've heard, like, just a lot calm down. You hardly hear anything now.
Yeah.
It's right. Just what do you think? What would you say?
Well, I've only been up here 2 years, haven't I?
Yeah.
And in the 2 years you've been here?
I wouldn't go back to where I was before.
Really? What part of Neath?
Kimla.
Kimla. Yeah, we done, well, the Port Talbot goes out today. We done Port Talbot's not far, like.
Yeah.
I see a lot of fishing rods. Where are you fishing?
Oh, we're going up Brigos now, we are.
Good to fish up here?
It's right, like, just for a laugh, you don't catch nothing big, but
Is that river or lake or?
there's like little ponds up there, man, so it's right.
Yeah.
The river down there is awful. We normally go up Treenant fishery, and that's right, catching big ones there.
Yeah. Is that like one of the main things to do, is it? Yeah, just go fishing?
No, there's a couple of things, but that's what we do.
Yeah.
I don't drink, I don't do either, so we're quite quiet around here. We're probably the wrong people to ask about Penywaun, to be honest.
No, we want to we want to hear all angles, mate. We're not trying to make it we're not trying to make it a bad place.
Quiet, we stick to ourselves. There's, I think there's
Pretty tight knit down here.
yeah.
You noticed that coming in, like, yeah.
Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all close around here.
No, that's great, mate. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate
worries,
it.
no worries.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. My name's Cullen. This is Daniel.
Hello.
We were just talking off camera. You were saying that you actually grew up here when you was younger. You moved
Well, I
away.
spent some time here when I was a kid because my father has been here forever. But I was in the next village up the road in Penywaun. But I used to come here as a kid. I don't remember much when I was a kid. I remember the foods we ate and stuff like that. I remember going to the pub and playing in the park.
Yeah.
But that's about it. But now I've lived away for 18 years, so I've come back. And while I'm waiting to kind of get my life in order, I'm staying with my dad. And at the moment, it seems to be, as I walk around and talk to people, it seems like quite a quiet, friendly type of state, which I think is in contrast to how it was maybe in the late 80s and 90s.
Yeah, it seems that's what everyone's saying is, we had a reputation years ago, and it's calmed down a lot. You obviously had the riots here as well, due to the mining strikes and stuff. But everyone seems really friendly.
Yeah, they do. Like, I quite often walk around and walk or jog around the estate, and people are really friendly and they chat and everything. It's got quite a nice kind of vibe to it now.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
You're going to end up staying here, you are.
Well, my job's in Caerphilly, so I
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go to Lansbury Park then, is it? Then maybe moving there.
Yeah, no. Abertrydu.
Yeah, we done that, didn't
Yeah.
we? We done Abertrydu, Sengennith, and Penarol, which obviously Penarol's different to Trydu and Sneggy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. No, nice places.
Yeah, no, I really like it here. Like, the people are friendly and it's got an interesting history. The pub, it's not really a pub anymore. The Colliers is actually a really old pub, and I think it's a protected building now.
Yeah,
That's why they can't do anything.
It's
with
shut
it.
though now, isn't
It's
it?
shut.
It's really sad to see.
I think it was because this is all farmland. My father knows a lot about the history because my father's never left.
Come on, let's see your dad.
He's up there. But he's never left. So he knows a lot about the history, but it was all farmland, and the Colliers is a really old building, which is why I think they can't get rid of it. And it's a bit of a shame because it's just standing empty at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
Look at them. So the estate is like I said, it's in a line, but it's in layers. Look, so there's like access to every level of the housing estate. Are you from up here?
I fucking top man up there, but.
What's your name, innit?
Ponty George.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Fucking know everybody around here.
It's got a lot better up here, though, haven't it, over the years, they say?
Christ, this is a fucking, it's like Brookside up here, you know. It is lovely. You're the old man, fucking dark alarm of the place, I tell you.
Yeah, no, everyone said, mate. Everyone said.
This is usually been on a corner house for this. Three girls, 15.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy.
You get that. Go on, sorry, go on.
Right.
Well, quickly, though.
Can I call somebody out? CD80 Gemma, she is fucking awesome. She's the one who needs calling out. Not you, eh, man? I'll fucking tell him. Hello, Rob. He's the top man down there.
But what, have you got your CD80 around here then, or have you got to go far?
No, about 4 or 5 miles down the road in Mountain Ash. They're not bad, like.
Still
but that
mission,
Gemma, she's awesome, she is.
How long you been on it then?
Oh, Christ. Talking about 39, 40 years. I was on methadone. I've been the longest on meth, and they thought this would never work for me. They did,
but it's like it's for the ones who they never think you would work for, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I thought
and they reckon big boys might need more. That's bollocks. That is bollocks, man. Big boys don't need more at all. Look at me. I'm on, 11 stone. And they had to put me up high, you know.
Yeah. If there's anyone out there who thinks, like, you know, are struggling with heroin and any positive
get
words?
That injection, and I swear to God, nobody's been through it worse than me. I've done it all. Look at the tracks, that's all heroin, you know. I've done it all. I'm telling you, get on that injection, man. It is fucking... God must have fucking sent that down to us. He must have.
I know.
Fucking amazing.
Bad, isn't it?
God, yeah.
I was like one of them, innit? Like, I don't want Sebi, I want my meth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was the same for years and years until that Gemma said to me, George, trust me. And I trusted her. I gave it a go. I didn't think it'd happen. I suffered, don't get me wrong. Those 5 days without nothing, wow, that was a nightmare. Didn't sleep a wink. But I done it. And that injection, a bit ratty at first.
Yeah, the first week and then the first month, and then it comes to the end of the month and you're like...
Yeah.
But then even when you have it, it's like, oh, you know, it's...
I'm still struggling, but the last time I went down last week, she put me on the ones. No, it's my second time at the IS 160. I'm feeling good now, and I'm getting it just about, but I wasn't getting it on...
Yeah.
But I'm getting it now.
Mate, I'm looking at you and you look like a fucking proper rock star, man. You've got a vibe about it, haven't you? You've got a proper vibe.
You see me walking around picking dandelions. But yeah, everybody looks at me, don't say fuck all. But I picked them for my father's birds. My father died of cancer last year. But he loves his birds, so I do half for my dad and that.
Is your dad from up here as well,
Yeah, they only live up there. My mum's, we think my mum's got lung cancer. She's really ill. My father's stage 4 now. So I'm up in the morning, I'm looking after them from about 7 in the morning till about 9 in the night. I got brothers, I get paid to look after them, but I do it all. Except for my one brother looks after me, he's my care worker, for years he's looked after me. He does a lot for my parents, I do. But my brother, well...
How old are your parents, mate?
Huh?
How old are your parents?
They both going on 86.
And I bet they're proper proud Penywaun natives in there as well.
No, they fucking believe.
Are they?
Yeah. But they've been here 30 odd years up here.
And so you've lived nearly all your life here then?
Well, half of it. I've done a lot.
Where was the other half?
In jail and postal. Detention centre, Eastwood Park. That's how old I am.
How many years you done in the door?
Quite a bit. I was taken away when I was 9 years old. I was put in a pool, not a pool, it was Jones there in Priscilla. Then they put me into Brynadon. And then you had a team out, one thing and another, led the detention centre, postal, white, you know, then YOs and... I haven't been down since... Shit, I think it was 2000. No, I think it was 2000 the last time I went away.
Okay, now, that's a good going,
but before then, it was dreadful. I was more in and out.
You was active?
Very active, yeah. I'm still quite active now, mate. yeah.
And oh, sorry. No one lives there anymore. And Penywaun now. How would you describe Penywaun now?
Penywaun, it's brilliant. For the straight heads, you know. Yeah, it's sound.
Is there still a bit of an underbelly here then?
Yeah, of course it is. It's always an underbelly wherever you go. Yeah, definitely underbelly. But I tell you what, there's never been a crack dealer on this estate ever. And I don't think it ever will.
They'll get run out.
And Edwin, no. But That valley over there, that's where it all comes from.
Where's that Merthyr, is it?
Yeah, nothing, nobody does nothing on it.
And explain to the people who don't know where Merthyr is geographically from here.
Oh, right, Merthyr's over the mountain by there.
Just that mountain by there?
Yeah, just go over the mountain there, up the edge of the valley, yeah, about 6 miles.
Yeah, and it's like, it's weird, isn't it? Because it's the heads of the valleys. You can get to all the big ones, Ebervale, Rumney,
You got it,
all
that's
through
right.
that road,
Yeah.
can't you?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's where it is. Have you been to Swansea Road over there yet?
No, that's where I want to go, see. I'd rather that than Gurnos.
Yeah, I'd love to take you to Swansea Road. But
Well, let's do it. You got my number.
When
You
you
can be my
wanna do
tour guide if you want.
I do have you.
Would you?
Yeah, I'll tell all the boys. I'll phone all the boys.
The
Everything.
fucking
I'll take
deal,
them
mate.
over there,
Do you
man.
remember Munchkin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know Ouija soup and all them? All the
Ouija,
courses?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take you shit a lot over there.
Defo.
Oh, I've got some good boys who can meet over there.
100%, mate.
But that's like Penywaun used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
You see them out there, they all got scrap there, they all fucking down and out there, rough and ready. Good boys though, all good boys.
What about Aberdeen? Nothing going on down that way, is it?
No, it's a bit boring over there, isn't it? It's alright if you want a shop or something, but that's not too clever now. But it used to be a good town over there.
It was good, wasn't it? The high street
Good
and
back
that.
in the days, yeah, fucking hell. And a good night, cracking night out in Aberdeen in the day.
Do you ever go to the other mountain over on over the Rickos to like Treherbert and that, or is that?
Yeah, but only, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where Jason's supposed to take me in the morning, but he's fucking let me down again, so I can see my boy, Swansea Road boys yet. So I don't get a fuck what you put on there, but try and edit some out for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but the beginning bit I will, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Ponty shit, you know, if they want to see Ponty though, Penywaun's where he is, yeah.
Oh fuck, yeah, here I am. Oh, I'm glad I bumped into you, man.
I know.
Oh, respect.
Top
yeah,
man.
big man. Yeah.
Top man.
Fucking beautiful.
Any final words you'd like to say to the people?
Yeah, about this injection. Whoever is on methadone, get the fuck off it. Get this injection into you. I swear by it. I swear by it. And you know it, you know. We all know it.
You married a Penywaun girl.
Yeah.
What's your names?
I'm Courtney.
Courtney, nice to meet you.
I'm Danielle.
Danielle.
Yeah, but no, it's wicked up here. I'm trying to get back up here, really.
Yeah?
Yeah, we want to come back up.
And where are you now?
TV now.
Where's that to?
So you got Monk Street, going up over to Mardy, and there's a little turning before you go into Country Park.
Mardy? That's nowhere near here.
So, how do I explain?
Mardy's up by Porphynan, isn't it? Oh, right. I thought you...
Before you get to Mardy.
Over to Mardy.
Oh.
Before you go over to Mardy, you turn in.
I know, it is a good community up here. If like people do lose people, everyone chips in. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
And I've said we want to get back up here. We are going to try also when our boy's old enough to go to comp, and then we're going to try and get back up here.
So you would say that the community spirit here is in full effect then?
Yeah.
It's not like a dying community, or
No.
you know, it's a place where you might feel on your own. Or...
Yeah, they've got a lot of things on up here for kids. They've got the centres. They've got obviously their own football club. Yeah, they do a lot of stuff. They've got jazz band.
I've heard about the jazz band.
Yeah, a lot
Great.
of kids attended, don't they? And
If you're new up here as well, they know, don't they? Because even the kids turn around and say,
Who are you?
You know. Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah. They done it for me when my mother moved back up here.
Yeah, and if the parents don't want to ask, then send the kid, innit? Find out who that is.
Yeah,
Find...
up here as a kid was brilliant. There's a lot of places you could go to. We had a lot of fun, really.
Yeah.
And
I heard it was a bit rougher back in the day, though.
it was a little bit, but now it's so much quieter. There's not many people like are living up here anymore. There's a lot and people don't move out here. It's the same people, yeah. It's always been the same people. Like since I've been a kid, everyone is still here.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's how much it shows is good up here because nobody moves out.
Yeah.
Nobody does move out. It's such a good community. Nobody
And I
moves
bet
out.
when the sun's booming, you know, because the gardens, right? It's like they got big open gardens, and you can speak to your neighbours,
Yeah, the
and
gardens up here are massive.
Houses up here are lovely.
it's like it's built for a community purpose, and you
Yeah.
can all speak to each other and stuff. You know.
And like the schools up here are good. If I could go back to that school, I would. Like,
The
not
Welsh
that I
school up
went,
the top
but
as well, isn't it? Big Welsh
yeah,
school.
you got the Welsh school, you got that school down the bottom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, you got the schools, you got the shops, you got the community, you've got a lot of things for the kids to do. So the kids ain't going around playing hell up here really, because they've got a lot of stuff to do. So
Yeah. So if you could describe this place, because from being an outsider to you, how would you describe Penywaun in a couple of words?
It's nice, quiet. Yeah, you have the few oddballs, don't know, same as any. Yeah. Same as anywhere, but yeah, it's nice up here. I want to get up here. So obviously coming from Fernhill, like I said, is nice. So I want to get up here tonight.
Yeah. And yourself?
Well, to be honest, I love Penywaun.
Yeah.
I did as a kid, and yeah, I really want to come back up here.
Yeah.
It's so much better as well now. And like I said, as a kid, you had loads of places to go, and like you had people would look out for you.
Yeah.
So if you was out in the streets and you were meant to be out, they'd tell you to get home, and it was brilliant. Loved it. So
Fair play.
love Penywaun. Yeah, amazing up here.
Thank you very much for talking. Really appreciate it.
No problem. You're welcome.
Lived here long or
life?
All your life. And if you could describe Penywaun, what's it like to live and the people?
Well, I keep my looking after myself, so don't really know. But shut all.
Oh, well, nothing to do, is it? Or
well, the fucking pub just goes down now.
was this the old pub? Was it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, I can see now why you said that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a massive shame, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Big part of the community, like I bet.
I got a club up there, like, but I don't go up there.
It's a rugby club, innit? Like it's different. It's a social club, different to a pub, innit?
Yeah.
Is it in terms of like crime and stuff? Is there a lot of crime up here?
The little bit, I say.
Yeah, good and bad everywhere. Like, yeah,
the usual sort.
And do you want to leave Penywaun? Is it a place you're happy to live for the rest of your life, or
one day?
One day. How old are you?
21.
Yeah, you're still young, mate. Still young. And I bet there's not much to do for people your age, like. And to work, you're having to commute to the city, or you know,
well, Port Albert for now.
You're in Port Albert, are you?
Yeah.
In the steelworks, or?
Aye. Well, not doing the steelworks, like construction and all that.
Yeah. Oh, good for you, mate. Good for you. Oh, well, thank you very much for speaking to us, Jack. I really appreciate it. Take care.
Okay, thanks for that, mate.
So this is heading down towards Erulas and stuff, which is like one road in, one road out. Boxing in the... down there, is there?
Let's have a look.
Oh, it is. It's like a dead end street, bro. Little fire, look. There's a little fire going on. But we're in it now, bro. We can't even get out, like.
That's alright.
Doing a 4-point turn now.
Lovely micro.
So this is Erulas, is it? Erulas, I think it's from. Erulas. Motorbikes, I think, yeah. A lot of bikes.
Here he is, like he's in red again.
Nice one, Jack. Yes, boys. A lot of kids on bikes, isn't it? Should we go up and around?
Yeah. Oh, it smells nice.
So this is Erulas as well, is it, I think?
Yeah, it's all the same, I think.
It's all the same. It's mad though, isn't it? Like,
oh, I don't know, that was heel something. Heel Craddock or something, I think we are on that.
This is heel Craddock?
I think so.
It's a nice garden. Quite nice, isn't it? Ah, these are flats.
Yeah.
Wonder if we can see anyone down here. Them flats, mate. They're bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
You from round here? Do you live here? No, I don't. Oh, no worries. Thank you, mate. Look at these block of flats, bro. All flats. I actually thought they were houses. This is literally, get that house.
It's Grand Avenue in
It's
the valley.
literally, yeah. It's like Pfeffer Bridge or Plymouth Wood, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean?
It's like the ones with a render on.
Please don't be another dead end.
I think they all are around here.
These are the Daddy Oso houses.
The what?
The
Daddy Oso?
The Daddy Oso gaff.
What the fuck's that?
Oh, it is dead end.
Everywhere
Oh my
it is.
gosh.
I don't think there's
We're not following you, we promise. What's your name, mate?
Bladen.
Nice to meet you, mate. You are a Penywaun boy, yeah?
Yeah, born and bred, but...
Yeah, what do you make of the place?
It's a bit like it's been better over years.
Yeah?
Yeah. Used to be bad, but now it's a bit better, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a good community over here and stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's been right now, like, a lot quieter now.
Yeah. I see a few bikes now. Do you get many police up here?
Yeah, loads.
Is it?
Yeah, loads, yeah. But it's been quiet recently, yeah, so...
Even with this nice weather we've had, it's been quiet a bit.
Yeah, I have actually.
Yeah.
But this is normally in work, normally like, so I don't normally see much
How
nowadays.
old are you?
19.
You're 19, what you do, mate?
Construction I am. Ground worker, like. So.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
Pay the bills, innit?
And when you live in estates like this, out of the way, it can be hard sometimes to, you know, get into some sort of employment or even get up and go, like, you know what I mean? So...
Early in the mornings, get on by 6 o'clock at night, like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hard graft, like.
If you could describe Penywaun in a couple of words, how would you?
It's friendly, it is quite friendly, like.
Yeah.
People around there, like, so. Half and half, really.
Yeah. Hey, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Top man.
Cheers, mate.
How's it going? What's your names?
Scarlett. My name's Ruby.
Yeah. So you just said you wanted to have a chat. So you from round here? Or?
Yeah.
How long you lived here?
My life.
Yeah.
So like 16 years.
Yeah. Well, and is it a good place to grow up?
No.
No?
Not really.
What is it? You would say there's probably not much to do for a 16-year-old girl,
Yeah,
is
not
it?
much to do.
Yeah. If you could speak to the council or, you know, the government, what would you ask them for more of up here?
Maybe like more shops. Because there's not like that much shops. We only have like two. Yeah. They're really just like corner shops. Like if we could have like a co-op or something.
Yeah.
That's basically a corner shop.
And I suppose even when you got Aberdare town centre, but there's not exactly good shops there either, is there? Like it's a dying high street. You know, it's not like you got like MacArthur Glen round the corner or you know.
Or like Cardiff or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So I understand.
We should like have like a good Cardiff here.
Yeah. Travago over the mountain. do you know about Travago? No. Is it Travago? What's it? Drake, was it? What? Travago? What's that? That's a holiday. It's you that is thinking of holidays. But you know, is it a good place community-wise? Is it a good community up here? Or? Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah. And if you could describe Penywaun in a couple of words, that's the area and the people. How would you describe it?
Druggies.
She's
all about it. She's not wrong.
There's drug problems here, yeah?
Yeah.
But so that's the negative side then. What's the positive side of it?
Friends.
They
Yeah?
are nice people.
Nice people.
I wouldn't say all of them are nice, but they are nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find like the odd horrible people, but like most people are nice.
Yeah. Is it easy to get caught up in the drama around here or?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
You just follow the crowd.
Yeah. Well, don't be a follower. Be a leader.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, girls. Cheers. And thank you. And what's your name?
Logan.
Logan, yeah. Nice to meet you. And you think the same, do you? And it's like,
I'd say about the same.
yeah.
Can be some
dirty people around you or nice people. I wouldn't say they're all the best.
Yeah. Would you like to leave Penywaun or?
I think I'd stay here because I'm surrounded by family around you.
Yeah. So you got good support
Yeah,
network,
yeah,
innit?
100%.
Yeah.
Been surrounded by family all my life, like, so.
Yeah.
may as well
Family is
stay
important,
here.
mate. Yeah. You know. And you know, you see people where I'm from in the city centre, or from Cardiff. When I was on drugs in the city centre, a lot of them would be from the valleys. People who had nothing, who tried to come there to get along, and they end up getting swallowed by the city. Like so,
100%.
like I get what you're saying. You know. Yeah. Anything positive you'd like to say to the people? Anything. It don't even have to be about Penywaun. Anything at all.
You do the crime, you do the time.
So, do you live up there then?
Yeah, we live there.
You're from here, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you make in a plate?
Rough.
Really?
Yeah, rough.
I could see where the dramas could unfold. Like, not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
lie.
got worse than it was.
What? It was rougher, was it?
No, it was better than this. It's just full of crackheads and everything now. And just people that don't take care.
Yeah, yeah. What's like the biggest problem up here? Would you say drugs?
Drugs. It's everywhere up here.
Yeah. Have you got kids?
No.
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 But is it a good place for your kids to grow up though? Or?
I'd say so. You've got a park at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's quite good. Describe Penywaun in a couple of words for us.
Rough. Smackheads. I don't know. You got people bombing up and down this street all the time. It's
Okay. Have you got any positive words for it?
nice people. We all know each other around here, so it's just one big like community, which is nice. But yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Sorry.
I've got a proper shop. Kids are on their bikes and they went around the shop. Well, where you been to one proper? They were like, oh, nowhere.
Go.
Hello guys.
What do you want to say to the people?
You gotta stay in school. You gotta work good, and you gotta be good people in school, and you gotta always not swear.
Yeah, yeah, good boys. Tell me what you like about Penywaun.
I like my bike riding around, and like we go to like we like go in like
parks and ski parks and us.
Yeah.
Wicked.
And we like go in like jumps through to play on our bikes. It's jumps here as well.
Jumps and that, is it?
Yeah.
And we like going to Tedfield because when you go into the forest, there's like a little swing.
Yeah.
Wicked. What would you, if you could speak to the councillors and the government, because you want some other stuff, what do you think they could do better about Penywaun?
Make it better. Make it better.
Yeah?
With what? What do you think you could do with
New parks.
a new park?
New parks
And
like
ski parks in Penywaun.
Yeah, and like make a massive place, make all loads of jumps and like loads of stuff.
You want a mini bike park Wales put up here? Yeah?
Yeah. The Penywaun Park.
Yeah.
Boys, thank you so much. You're all lovely kids. Yeah. Credit to your parents. I'll see you all soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, boys. Yeah, lads, bows.
There's nice people around here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We have your odd riff-raffs, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been born and bred from here. You were headed down to there last time, Blair. Spoke to my neighbour upstairs. He's too shy to come out. He is. Yeah. Fucking
Nah,
Like
mate.
you're saying, eh?
Good people. Obviously, this is Arj. I've known Arj for a long time, mate. And,
Very long time, 2021 we met.
I know.
When I come out of jail in G-Das in Newport when I was living in Corporal Road.
Yeah, yeah.
Very start of your career. I was
Yeah.
in Central Club, yeah.
Yeah.
Standard.
It's mad now, isn't it? Now here I am visiting you at your home,
Look at
like.
that, 4 years, isn't it? 4 years now.
But you're looking a
Nothing
lot
else,
better
no?
as well, though, mate.
A lot better.
Yeah.
Lot better. I
Yeah.
seen a video down at Fernal the other day.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
You're still on your journey with your Buvadal.
Yeah, I'm still on it, me, mate. Yeah.
I come off it clean and clear. Clean and clear.
Mate.
I moved from the Valleys over from Pentra. And then I moved back here. And then I thought, instead of changing my CDAT from over there to over here, I thought, you know what, right, I've missed it for the past two times anyway. I'm going to go for it.
Don't want to be a prisoner to it, innit?
I didn't have no clock now, nothing at all.
Fair
And
play,
I thought
bro.
it was brilliant, but you know what I mean? I'll come back, you know, I met my missus, yeah. I met her in a supported accommodation after I come back up the Valleys.
That's mad. See, everything happens
Do
for
you
a
know what I mean?
reason. Everything happens for a reason.
4 years Christmas now, together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the way to do it, mate. You know?
So, is it living up here? Is there temptation to go back to drugs up here?
Well, it's
or-
just quite a lot of stuff about that, but it's just wherever you want to go and do it, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I know I just smoke my weed and I drink my drink. Granted, drink is probably worse than what other things I've done in the
Yeah,
past.
but you're aware of that stuff. Some people drink and they're
yeah.
not aware of that being dangerous.
No,
like,
I know exactly what it is. You know, we swap one habit for another, I suppose. But
Yeah.
I go from one thing to the green. I always come back to the beers and the green, and taking videos and that. Mess up. So.
Penywaun, yeah, it's changed a lot over the years, haven't it?
Very a lot.
What was it like when you was younger,
When I
mate?
was growing up, because I grew up in the old ceiling right behind us here now.
You're gonna whack the drone up and have a look at that place now.
Yeah,
eh?
if you go up here now, you got the field behind, you know, that they've done like a nature reserve thing down here now.
Yeah.
And then just behind the street there now, that was the roughest streets in Penywaun. You wouldn't walk through it, like.
That's the one where it's one road in, one road out,
One
innit?
road in,
Yeah.
one road out. Like, you know, any police trouble, and there they were blocking the streets off, every street. And you can guarantee 2 or 3 times out of a week there was trouble, especially on Friday and a Sunday night, because the colliers as well.
Yeah,
That was a mad one, like, back in the day as well.
The pub.
Yeah.
It's sad that it's been shut down, though, isn't
Yeah,
it? Really?
it's just my uncle and I was the last persons to own it. They actually still do own it. They plan on opening back up, but they're not opening back up at the moment because what happened there at the moment, like,
What's that?
why they shut it down? It was a one-punch killing there happened, look. And it was a boy who got a punch and he hit his car and hit his head on the side of a taxi and then fell back onto the curb.
Yeah, no. It's mad, isn't it, bro? It can just happen to anyone, like.
Yeah.
There she goes.
Brilliant, yeah.
Might have to take her to park now. Only joking. We're joking. We're fucking joking. What about the murders, the 2 girls?
Oh,
the famous murder up here, weren't it?
Yeah, it was.
Did you know him?
So, the Rossies. I didn't know him because I was a long time before my past. I was like, but like it was my mother's and my father's era.
Wow.
And from what I remember, I'm telling me, is that they would go on there and torch there for a certain amount of hours. Can't remember the amount of hours. But
Days,
then apparently
yeah.
they were running up a street down the lane saying, you know, we killed Edna to the theme tune of Wizard of Oz. That was a story, but the family still lives around here as well.
Really?
They still live around here, yeah. I don't know where them 2 are now. I don't know where they're
One of them
alive
died.
or not.
One of them
Yeah, I
died,
don't
didn't
know
it?
why.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't
probably
know
in
about that.
disgust, weren't they? Like as well.
Well,
actually.
I suppose, yeah. The family's not the best of families anyway. They're quite horrible themselves. Like,
Right, I
I've known
see.
them from a nip by, like, you know. Like, 96 I was born, and I was 96 all the way through until I started getting into
When was you
trouble
born?
and that. 96.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's mad. I thought you was
96.
my age.
How old are you, yeah?
I'm 91.
Yeah.
Now I feel old as fuck.
93.
93. And these are all 2000s. I bet there's a few 2010s here as well. Isn't it? Fucking mad, isn't it?
What are you, mate? What was your name? That little boy there, he's my daughter's. He's only 11.
Yeah. 11, fucking hell.
11.
Well, he's feeding you up there.
Yeah, I
So, what's it like for you youngsters to grow up in Penywaun? Is it,
Connor is one that got the stick. Dubai, Connor, come on, chat, mate. No.
You're all quiet up here, isn't it?
Penywaun, man. He's born a bed, Penywaun is, down the bottom of
It's a good place to live, oh, yeah?
It's like far right out, see.
Yeah.
There's nothing you have to do about it, you say.
Well, what needs changing up here?
Stuff to do with it.
Yeah?
It's nothing, is it? It's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young kids like to play on their motorbikes.
Yeah.
You know, skate parks and, you know, so on. So we did used to have a skate park,
Yeah, right
but that got
behind
taken
that
away,
side. You
didn't
had a
it?
skate park. When I was growing up, and I was about 6 years age, I grew up with a little skate park, like a wooden skate park down there. But then you get all the older heads in, and they were just like burning and that, like, so
Yeah.
they're making it for all the youngsters.
Yeah.
And then they built another BMX track, and then people put in a petition to stop it, stopped all that. Then so like towards my teenage years, they were going up like.
Yeah. Well, if you could describe Penywaun in a couple of words to me, Aj, how would you describe it, mate?
It's a good place to live. I would say that. The people are brilliant. It's gone quiet now. And I would recommend if anybody wanted to move to Penywaun because it's a lovely community to live in.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much, and congratulations on your recovery, mate.
Thank you very much.
I'll tell you what,
on you as well,
leave it on a positivity. Anyone out there struggling with addiction, what are you going to tell them?
Keep off it, keep trying, and if I can do it, anybody else can do it. Come on.
Well, there we have it. Penywaun. What did you think? I really, really enjoyed the place. Some very unique characters up in Penywaun. You know, I was quite surprised to hear about that famous murder that happened up there. I'm definitely going to look more into that. And I know that when I put this video out, I'm going to have a lot of people ask to come back and visit and speak to them, because we did speak to a few people, but again, you know, the timing was, it was in the evening, and I'd like to go up there on a summer's day, on a weekend, a Saturday or a Sunday, you know, really get the essence of the place. But I really enjoyed it. You know, thank you to everyone we spoke to. Like I said, if you've got any memories of Penywaun, please leave them in the comments. If there's anywhere you'd like us to go next, drop that in the comments too. Hit the like button, it helps for this video to go out there. Subscribe to the club, and remember, stay central.
The Central Club.